Every scraping tool that you've ever tried to use or you've used just became unnecessary. Tools like AP5, Phantom Buster, all the cookie workarounds, the Python scripts that we've all tried, all of it that we use to scrape the hard platforms like LinkedIn, Reddit, Amazon. Well, now you don't need them anymore because there is something right inside your browser that you can use to scrape all of these hard platforms conversationally. No technical experience needed, no setup, no cost, just straightforward and straight to the point. And in this video, I'm going to be showing exactly how you can do that, and I've also made something special that makes it even much more powerful. So let's get into that. So, Dave, you've probably tried to scrape platforms like Amazon, LinkedIn, Reddit, all these type of platforms. You'd probably have to come across these tools like API and Phantom Buster, or maybe create your own scripts and stuff like that. But now, something has changed because you do not need all of these tools. All you need is simply Claude Cowork and the Claude in Chrome extension. And it basically operates in your browser just like you would. So it does all the scraping for you on your browser, and there is no risk of getting banned because it's just like you normally using the browser and just going through those pages normally. Merges that, but also you do not need extra subscription cost and stuff like that, and it's easy and straight to the point. And I've also got a skill that you can get access to in the link in the description below, and it makes it even way more powerful for you. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to head over to Cowork. We're going to click on create new task, but before we do that, you want to come over to customize here and import the skill that I told you. So we're going to click on skills here, and we're going to click on add here, and you're going to upload the skill file with, and simply just upload it right here, and it's going to get automatically added. So you can see it's just a web scraping skill that makes Cowork even better at scraping tasks. So now the first thing that we are going to scrape is basically Amazon, and in order for us to scrape Amazon before, we would need this Amazon scraper tool, which you can see it costs about $6.20 for 1,000 results. So we're going to try and do the same here, but using Cowork. So I'm just gonna tell it, could you use the web scraping skill and please do some product research for me. I want you to find all the bad reviews and the good reviews for creating gummies on Amazon, please. Thank you. So just give in your query, use any model you want. If you want, you can invoke the skill directly just like I did here, or you can just give a brief explanation and it's going to call the skill, which you can see as it did right here. And now before it's going to go ahead and do the scraping, I have basically made the skill to ask you a few questions, which you can see here, so that whatever it's scraping for you or on your behalf is actually the right thing, basically. So you can see here, do you mean gummy making kids, or what the hell? No, gummy vitamin. And we're gonna choose top 5 products, and if you want to, and if you want as well, you can also get it in a structured data format, because all the time when we're scraping stuff, we always plan to use them somewhere else. So if you want, you can get in a structured format. So I'm going to say here CSV file, and I just created the task right here, which you can see it's going to search on Amazon, and it's going to identify, and it's going to scrape the good and bad reviews, and it's going to combine the data and verify data quality and present results. And you can see it just called the Claude in Chrome subscription, and it's just asking for permission, and all we have to do is just click on approve right here. And if we were to go to our browser, we would see it navigating right here. And if you're curious about how you can turn stuff like this into an actual income, well, you've come to the right place, because I work with people one-on-one. I show them exactly what they can sell, who they can sell to, and how they can close those clients and deliver amazing results for those clients. If you'd like that level of support, you can click the link in the description below and we'll hop on a call and I'll map out your entire roadmap to make an income out of this. So book the call below and I'll see you on the call. So now let's see how our web scraping task is going. You can see here it's going through the task, and if you were to go back to Cowork, identify the top 5 gummies, then What it's doing now is that it's getting the reviews, which you can see here, and on top of that, it's also using JavaScript too as well to basically put everything inside the right CSV format that we're looking to get out. Alright, so it just finished, so let's give it a quick look. So you can see here, script from 5 different products, in total 41 good reviews and 9 bad reviews, and you can see the CSV right here, the good reviews and the bad reviews. So if you're doing product research, Cowork just did that for you. So now for the second use case, let's say you get a lot of engagement on your LinkedIn posts, like here, and you want to, let's say for example, scrape the people that engaged with your post so that you can qualify them later on, or you can even ask Cowork to qualify it on your behalf and give you only qualified leads. So let's even do that. So we're going to go back to Cowork right here. And actually, before we do that with Cowork, let me show you what we had to do before in order for us to do the same exact thing. We would have to search for LinkedIn posts scraper. You can see if I get real check. LinkedIn post scraper. And so we need to require a tool like this. Not just that, but also need another tool. Once we have scraped the people that have commented, we need a profile scraper tool as well, which you can see how the cost basically racks up, and you also need an API subscription. In this case, all you need is just Cowork. So let's tell Cowork to do that for us. So I've got a LinkedIn post right here. I'm going to provide you the link, and what you're going to help me do is that you're going to help me scrape the people, at least 25 people that commented on the LinkedIn post or engaged with the LinkedIn post. Basically, that's all. Paste it right here and send it off. Let's close this all right here. And you can see here we're going through the same loop again, and it's asking me questions. So you can see it's asking for name, headline, and profile URL, and that is what I'm looking to get. And then I would like that in a CSV, please. You can see it just set a new task. It removed the old task, and now it just set a new task, and it's going to scrape at least 25 people who engaged, and it's going to compile the data into a CSV and verify data. And now it's asking for permissions, and I'm just going to click on allow. And if we were to open this, you can see it just opened the post right here. And it's going to start navigating and actually start scraping these people right now. On a note, it just finished once again. So it scrapes 43 unique engagers from the post, and you can see here it scraped the name, headline, and the profile URL too as well. Amazing. You can see how we're just doing it without spending a dime on API credits or Phantom Buster too as well. So now the third use case is scraping from Reddit. So I'm going to show you exactly how you can scrape from Reddit compared to how you'd be doing it before, because before you'd have to come to API once again, send for a Reddit actor, and yeah, if you select one and then pay about $45 per month on top of the usage cost. But now we can just do that using Cowork. So let's go back to Cowork and let's tell it to do a bit of product research. Could you help me do a bit of product research on Claude Cowork and Claude Code and find the problems people are having in these softwares in particular that I can make YouTube content around and help them solve it, basically. So it's going to help me do a bit of research on Reddit, and we're going to see what it's going to come up with. So let's see what the questions are going to be about. So now you said I can search across multiple platforms. Let's do Reddit only. We can also do use X if you want, but let's just make it Reddit only. And let's make it a categorized issues document. And what it's going to do now, any moment from now, it's going to clear the current existing task, and it just did it, and now it's set a new task and it's going to go ahead and do that on our behalf. You can see here we already have the existing CSVs for all the other scraping stuff that we have done. And now it's going to go ahead and start doing it for us. And I just finished doing the research. So it gave me a markdown document here, and it categorized the problems. First of all, rate limits and usage drain. Okay. Second one is Cowork window setup and installation. Third one is context window and memory loss. Fourth one, okay, skill the fourth one, code quality and hallucinations. And for each one too as well, it's giving me the video ideas too as well, with the key problems and stuff like that. Wow, this is extremely good. So even gave 9 different categories. That's actually really good. So that's it. We just scraped Amazon, we just scraped LinkedIn and Reddit, all without API, Phantom Buster, or any cookie workarounds or any technical setup. All we did is that we had a conversation with Cowork and it scraped everything for us, and it got the data for us too as well. And without risking our accounts too as well, we did not get flagged anywhere. And as I've said, if you'd like to make an income out of stuff like this, you've come to the right place, because I work with people one-on-one where I show them exactly what they can sell, who they'll be selling it to, and on top of that, how they can close that client and deliver amazing, so that they keep coming back to them. If you'd like that level of support, you can click the link in the description below, and we would hop on a call and I'll map out your whole roadmap to make an income out of this. However, if you'd like to figure this out yourself, that's all good as well, because I have made a video that shows exactly how you can capitalize on this AI opportunity. So you can go ahead and watch that. As for me today, that's all, and I'll see you in the next one.